Right, hello everyone. How are we all doing? Hello. Hope you're having a lovely day. Hello, Babs. How you doing? Barbs is at the gambling already. How are you, Barbs? We're back with some games, and we're gonna do something a slightly different game today. I'm trying to balance the audio so it doesn't blow out my eardrums while we're here. I'm thinking maybe at 40% would be good, and I can increase it on your end. So you guys can hear it, but it doesn't deafen me. Right. So I've been given a code for the demo of this game. I've seen it about a little bit. And honestly, it looks sort of similar to things like Supermarket Sim and those sort of like shop type games. But it's like magic-y, which fits perfectly with our little cats. In fact, one of them is slightly off screen. I'm going to see if I can get him sorted. But not this one. It's this one. And specifically this one. There we go. I'm going to move him. Right. So, we're going to try it out. See how it plays. I believe this game comes out in April, and it is on my wish list, so it's gonna be, one of those games. But we can give it a go all the same and just see how it goes. Cozy mode, normal mode. Let's try normal mode. We can always go back and change. Like we can. I don't know if we can change, but as a shot. Can we change it to? No, we can't change the difficulty, or anything. But you know what? I don't see how. First tab to make a purchase. Okay. What we buying then? We've got 1,800 gold. How are you, Burbs? How you doing today? Let's get a short dagger. Maybe not. I can't add it even. Interesting, okay, maybe not that. Buy a cash register. Buy a research. Oh, this is us. This is our shop. Trash bin. Closed. Ah! It's a mimic. Now, with this, there's audio music, and there's audio sound, which I think is like, I don't know what this guy goes, right? So, okay, cash register and research table. So yeah, we're gonna see how this plays out. Because I've seen this, and I was like, this looks really fun. There's a research table. And I'm trying to make it work. Do you know what? We're gonna put it here. We're gonna put the cash register by the door. Alright? And in fact, can we move this now over maybe like here? I don't know. For now, this is where it's gonna sit, right? And they said to buy stuff, but I can't really buy anything other than bases, so we're gonna leave it there for now. And then research stuff. The Bab of Curiosity, next that, well, we've got that. The Art of Steel. No, sword rack, short dagger. This unlocks a single candle. Do we go with weapons? We get candle, or do we go for magic? We go weapon or magic? I suppose for now, I don't see a reason why we can vote, but you're not bad. That's good. That's very good. But yeah, I decided I wasn't sure if I was going to be back streaming today, but I thought, because I got the code earlier today, and I was like, let's just try it out. Let's see how we go. Let's get magic. Purchase a shelf, an item, and put your items on the shelf. Okay, so we need Enchanter's Shelf. And we need a health potion. Didn't we get this one as well? And we've got a book. And nothing in here for that. Right. That is actually too much. Let's try the book and the thing. That obviously is a shelf. I'm just gonna put it like that for now. I imagine we can edit it and whatnot. Is there any more? No. I put it in here. Thank you. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be very similar to like Supermarket Sim and whatnot. Just market price is 37, just about. Do we want to make it? I'm thinking like change wise, could we make it maybe 40 and see if people would be willing? And this one, let's make it 15 and see if people are willing. Just for like, I'm thinking if we do change, total received change. I think I need to be on this side of the table, so let's maybe move it like this for now. You know what? Let's just put it on here so we can have access to that, right? Open your shop. Let's try and open it. Hello, sir. Are you coming into my shop? Welcome in. It does look quite cute, I will say. I wonder if we could eventually purchase from these guys as well. Do you know what I mean? Dragon's Hoard. That's our shop name. Hello, sir. Oh, wow. We've got a lot of books there. Change 15. Hold on, because these numbers threw me off for a moment. Oh. There we go. Hello. Okay, so despite me sort of increasing the money a little bit on the thing, it does work. I had to do maths there, I was struggling. Hello. Hello. I'll need more books. Yeah, we're out of books. And this is after I put it slightly higher than market price. You didn't even need to give me the 100 bill would have done. No. Alright. Bye. Right. Women? And I apply to all of you. Give me a bit of change. I'm a fairly new shop. I don't have these sort of big bills to give out. You understand me? This is now twice in a row I've been given 200 bill. Now piss off and don't come back. No. We've had the chat. Okay, this is more manageable. This is acceptable. See, this is acceptable in a way, because... I mean, it's still annoying. I think I need to get more items, to be fair. I'm not sleeping for the next day. Oh, it's late, actually. Oh, there's only one thingy. Could we put the book on a pillar to fight the thief? What book on a... This one? Oh, I can fight a thief. Are you a thief? Oh. I like that she just goes full on. Oh. Have we killed her? Oh, we've killed her. Oh. I'm sorry, lady. I didn't mean to kill you. That's a very deadly book. Where can we go out? Can we hit more people with it? Are you a thief? I love that I'm not losing fame either. Like, I've got the same amount of fame points as I did earlier. Oh, where are you going? Where's the portal taking you? Can I go? Oh. I can't. Can I go swimming? Oh, I kind of can, but not really. The game's like, no. I've murdered 2 people with my book. That's a very powerful book, I will say. Whee! Alright, I'm gonna put the book back. Thank you. Apparently there was a thief, but I don't... Could we get more items ordered? Because I kind of need more items. We need a book and potions. How much is this? 720. That's not enough. Alright, we've got 1 extra, so we'll just place the chest next to us. Just... Yes, that works. Yes. We just murdered someone. And then books go in here. Just to double check. Yeah, 40. I feel like 40 is good enough. Do you know what I mean? Like, clearly they're willing to buy it. We had 37 customers, but only 10 checked out. Okay. We need to fight a thief today. This is just the 1 chest. Hold on, I'm gonna drop it. Do you know what? That works. It kind of looks fun, actually. It looks like a silly decoration we've got. Do you want to come in? Wait, I need to... Can I... Oh. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, yeah. It's on a table now. Thieves, beware. I've got a deadly book that can kill you in 3 hits. It's a very powerful one at that. So you guys beware. Now, does it have to be a thief, or could it be a customer? Oh, they're merged into one. This one's going. This one's going, and the woman is also coming. Hold on, I'm people watching, bear with. I need to hit a thief with my book. Did I just hit you? No. Okay. I don't want to kill my customers, so, fuck you with your big bills. Change 15. Do you know what? I can accept that. There we go. Hold on. No! There's a thief! Give me my stuff! Thank you. Yes, you stay there. Right. That goes back. He tried to steal my books! Outrageous. Okay, so it gives you a sound notification whenever someone comes in and tries the funny business. Absolute ridiculous. Hi, sorry about that, right? Can I get more books? Because we're running low on them. absolute nerve of that one. Like, how dare they? You better not steal. I've killed thieves already. I killed for far less than stealing, to be honest. I haven't even hit one of my customers, and somehow my fame is still intact. Somehow. They like my health potions. That's good. And there she is again. Hello. 60. Okay. I need more health potions. I do like that it tells you what shelf you need. And I think it gives you an option to like purchase it from the order menu. I might be wrong, but we're gonna try it in a moment. 90. Whoa, careful with those bottles. If they break, it's not my fault. If they fall to the ground and break, that's your responsibility, darling. Must be the same type. It is the same type. Like the books. Oh, whoa. What do you want? 35 monies. Okay, there you go. That is a very bright moustache. That... And that is some magic hair. I will not judge the hair, but that moustache, oh my goodness. That is a neon bright. Whew. Hope you don't have any stealthy missions coming up. When you're getting spotted with that moustache of yours. Hello. I like the braid. I don't know if it will work, but I will just put that. Basically, the idea will be that I'm trying to do as many of these as possible, and then it's easier to prune than go through and try and find more of them. I know it says something went wrong, but last time I checked, it still worked. Alright, let's order ourselves it's like, okay, so it shows you what you need for it, which is quite good. If we do that, could we afford a... Yes, we can. Okay, awesome. Let's put the books in first. And then, could I fit this in on the shelf? Because there is like a shelf above it. Right, 445. Again, we're doing it just for the ease of giving out change, because we're doing all manually. It's easier if things end with a 0. Are we actually serious? We're already low on books. I think I'll need another shelf just for books at this rate. We could just start our library and charge entry. I suppose that would be a bookstore, wouldn't it? It's not a library, that's a bookstore. No, bookstore sells books. We could just charge entry to the venue. You know? Just be like, in order to enter, it's £10 and then £2 for an hour. Or £5 for an hour or something like that. Hello. Change. Hello. Be careful with these items. Again, if you break them, you buy them. And if they land on my table and fall off the floor, that counts as you breaking them. Just to be clear. I don't have loads of them, so I'm wondering if I could just shove them in there. Yes, I can. Hello. Oh, you're getting a few items. Because these crystals are more expensive than the book itself. Oh, look at that. We're getting money! I quite like it. And I like that there's a bit of that, like, I like the tunes in it. Because I know with... Obviously, this is essentially supermarket sim vibes type of game. Is anyone else coming in? Because if he's coming in... Oh no, he's just turned around. Is he gonna come in? Or is like half 8, like the closing time? No, okay. We can close. I mean, rather than researching another thing, I wouldn't mind getting another bookshelf just for the sake of, like, another shelf just to put more books in it. Do you know what I mean? Purchase. Like that. And then, can I can't move it, okay. Oh my god, I can move it one by one. I suppose if I had a chest, I could move it more. Oh no, I can move it, okay. I was like, oh, that's gonna be a problem. There you go. I like this, we can do... Let's also get 2 sets of books, I think, in. I want to get another set of potions real quick. Let's do that. Because I don't think crystals are selling as much. Right? But these things we've been restocking fairly frequently. If we need to get more crystals, we can pop them in. That's not a problem. It's more the books. Because, yeah, you fit 8 books on a shelf. And given that one person can buy like 3-4 of them, it just... Right. And that I think is a bit better. And what I'm thinking is... In fact, do you know what? Just so we've got more time for thieves. Right? As silly as it is. Because we need time to be able to react to thieves. That's the main reason I'm thinking. It's going to be a pain in terms of stocking it up. But I'm thinking this will just... It bothers me that these aren't... Like... Yeah, okay. And then this can go in here. And then maybe move our table over here. Like that. And then we can move our research table by here, so that it's right by the door and stuff. I mean, this is quite far away now, but I think... See, I don't know if I like it. I think I would prefer it maybe over there. Oh, this has gotten really loud all of a sudden. Let's put it like halfway across the wall. I don't know if it's straight or if it's the floor that's the issue or something else. Like, for all intents and purposes, this should be straight, right? I don't know. Alright. I think this is still good. It gives us a bit of time. We can see the shells. It's not all the way far in, but... What is the chest for then? Like the mimic. We made money, but then we mostly put all of it into... Yeah. Why you? Do I give you like an item, like if I give you a crystal? No. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Hello, sir. You are Jet? No, come on. We're open. We're open. Turn around. Look, the sign says open. Oh. He's left us. Hello? Are you coming in? There, she's coming. Oh my god, what? Right, okay. Let's see if we can... Like, I'm sorry, but the music just, like, went from... It just went wild. It was, like, peeking into the orange bits on my OBS side of things, and I try and sort of keep it just an orange width away from orange. If that makes sense. Probably doesn't make sense to anyone who doesn't stream, but yeah, this should hopefully make it easier to catch up with feeds. We've got a bit of time to react. I guess they're gonna run, but they've got a bit more of a shop to run through before they get out. And then we need to run past us as well. No, you don't. Give back my stuff, thank you. See what I mean? I know the books are a bit pricey, but they're not that pricey. There you go. I'm sorry, ma'am. We had a thief. It's been taken care of. Oh, we need more crystals. We'll need more books, but I'm thinking let's... Nope. Let's get crystals first, I think. Oh, quartz. Yeah, because the last crystal that should just been taken. There we go. Do you know what? We'll put that here. We can tidy it up later. Hello. What is it with this ridiculous change that you're giving me? See, this is more acceptable. Okay, and we're low on books, so I might get more books. The guy with a bright moustache is back. Maybe it's the crystals giving him that bright moustache. What do we guys think? That said, no one is forcing him to buy it, so if he is buying the crystals and that's what's causing the bright moustache, it's not my fault. Actually, where the books is, you need, like, you go through them so quickly. I should just took the last one from the shop, which is actually quite nice because I can get rid of this. I quite like this, to be honest. It's nice and relaxing. The music's now dropped back down to being really quiet. I hope you guys can hear it okay. If you do want me to up it a bit, I can have a look and see if we can up it. I'm just, for some reason, it like goes. There we go. We're doing good, I think. We've got a bit of... We'll need the crystals again in a moment. But we've got the money. And I think we'll do... I think maybe one more day with just what we've got. And then we'll look at researching and getting the stock up. So we should have a bit more money. If that makes sense. We need one of these. We'll get a chest of this and maybe a chest of books. Yeah, because the books are low. One. Potions. Yeah, potions are low and crystals are completely gone. There we go. We'll put those in and then we'll go. We can throw it. Okay, brilliant. Thank you. And then it's 15. There we go. I like that they like line up in like a straight line. I was like, what the hell is this? Just the falling from the tower. Kind of look like sun in Minecraft if you did. If it sits precariously and you randomly put something on top. Wow, sir, calm down. Be careful what you do with these items. You break your bite and they're non-refundable. Thank you. I'm thinking let's get another health potion set, and as silly as it is, I'm tempted just to get one of each, just to have these at the ready, basically. Because they seem to be going for quite quick. I imagine part of that, I suppose, issue causing this is because we've only got the 3 items, so the game wants us to make money, but... There we go, and then we do this. Yeah, sure. Hello. Yeah, so you continue to get some notifications whenever a thief comes in, which is really nice, because I don't need to, like, look up, like, and keep an eye on everyone. It will just occur. But with how it's now set up, we've got a bit of time to actually react. Our fame is going up. We're apparently very famous, guys. How does it feel? We're famous in this little area. There we go, thank you. And then 5. Ooh, 5. Thank you. Right, so we're low on books again. So I'm thinking let's buy another set of books. Good thing we don't pay for delivery, because oh my god, can you imagine? And then see if I was to look at the next research. We could down the magic route. Right? What do we think, Barbs? Do we want to go down the magic route and keep on getting like the elixirs and wands and stuff? Or do we want to get the weapons in first? What do we think? I'm happy going either side. If that makes sense, like I'm happy with either or. I don't know what that single candle does. If it's one of those things that we can also sell, or if it's like a decoration, I don't really know. Like, I don't know if we want to do a bit of a balance of like get some swords and then get magic next time. Short dagger, rare sword, and sword rack. So if we were rare sword is 300. That's 460. And then 460, 700, 760 really. I mean, we could even do it just now, to be honest. I think I would be willing to do it. I know I said we would wait until for another day, but we could just do it and just go for it. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. And then short dagger, rare sword. Alright, we'll do that. And then do you know what? We'll put the swords and whatnot in here. Oh yes, we've got books as well, so that's even better. What do I need? Another shelf? I feel like I'll need another shelf for the daggers, and we don't have the money for those daggers. Okay, well, right guys, if you want this, the daggers, they're right here. Just come in and grab one. 104, let's make it 110. Just, let's, yeah. Okay, well, that's fine. I think we'll be able to get a shelf for the daggers fairly quickly. They don't seem to be too pissed if we don't have them. And they're stocked with everything else. Only thing I wish is, like, we didn't have to do this walk around constantly, but if we sold about 5 grand worth of stuff on that thing, it said. I like the swords being so... But I think we'll need to get another shelf for the swords, because we're going to have the same issue as with the books. I'm getting the vibe of that. So wait, hold on. A thief could come in, steal these, and I chase him and whack them with my book. Is that what we're saying we're going to be doing? Is that even safe? Like, there's mushrooms. Hello, sir. I wonder if you'll be able to eventually, like, venture out into these areas and stuff. Or if you're just sort of confined to this little map here. You guys better not steal. I've got my trusted book at the ready. Oh. Will the gladiator grab a sword? I think he did. No, we'll take that because we can then buy a shelf real quick. Hopefully. I mean, we need 300 for a shelf, which isn't too bad actually. Apparently not everyone's interested in the swords. Well, this guy is. Hello. How much money do you give me? 250. Oh, we can definitely get the shelf now. You want 15. There we go. Right, okay, let's get the shelf. Do we want 2 of them? And then get another sword. Because then we could do... Yeah, this isn't exact, and it... Okay, if this is straight, then could I potentially... Hold on, sir. There we go. Okay, so it's just my rotating it with the things, just not good. Right, we've got the sword. There we go. And then we do this. Okay, so we'll go and sort out the shelves in a moment as well. And then we go... There we go, see? Just as expected, right? How are you looking with these then? So I've got a book we can do. And then you've got some crystals. Do you need like health potions? We're sort of okay-ish for health potions just now. But we'll need to buy some in a moment. So I'm thinking we could, to be honest, buy them just now. We'll serve these guys and then we'll buy them, I think. But it seems to be that with both of those researching bits, you've got like an item that comes from like a very few items in a box, and then another one that just has loads of them. That said, I still feel like books are a lot more popular than the swords. I don't know if it's maybe because they're priced a bit too high. No, you're not getting extra money. Okay. Do you know what I mean? I wonder if maybe they're priced a bit too high. Also, I don't think I've set the price for this. Right. Let's do 15. Done. And maybe try this at 105. Right. And while I'm here, let's get a health potion, a book. Do we need a crystal? We're good on the crystal front, so let's just get these 2. We've got the book. First we need to go down here anyway. Let's do that, and then... Okay, we've got 11 crystals, so we've got a moment before... Not a long moment, but we've got a moment. There we go. I will say, I feel like with this one, The money making is a lot easier compared to like supermarkets, and because we've essentially already recovered whatever we've put into purchasing this whole new license and whatnot, or done new research. Do you know what I mean? With supermarkets, I know we would still be running and trying to get it. Only thing with the daggers is I cannot really see how many we've got, but I think we're down to the last row, so I might... Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, we're gonna buy a set of daggers. Not two. One. Also, we're gonna get a boot. We might get one of each. Can we get one of each? 160. Okay, well then... 1160 even. That works for me. And then that just gives us a bit more sort of wiggle room with these, to be honest. Because the ones I am worried about is the likes of books and whatnot, because they don't have a lot on their shelf. These should all go in fine. I'm missing one book, but do you know what? I don't mind that at all. And then we've got a few of these. Oh, we've got... Is that also... No, that's a sword, isn't it? Yeah. Hello. I hope I didn't accidentally win the sword. Maybe. I don't know. There you go. Hello. Like that. Yeah, despite us like buying the research and whatnot, we're still essentially around the same money that we had when we closed the shop last night. I think we had just a slightly bit more last night, but we've also bought quite a few. Do you know what I mean? Like, can we just... I'm quite happy with this, to be honest. We've got this just about full. All of this is full. Do we want to see about another research? Charm potion. Charm potion is 384, and I imagine it would just need a normal shell. Let's try it. And then alchemy, charm potion, and maybe get another shelf just because we're sort of... Well, I suppose we've got the thingy. Right, so we've got this one. Can I just... Yeah, look at that. It does match up. It's just I've been using this pro wheel. That said, I do think those maybe aren't even. I don't know. Right, so we've got the charm potion. And do you know what? We're gonna move the other potion across here as well. I'm wondering if we want... We might just keep 2 shells of health potion, because I feel like health potion is a lot more like general compared to like a charm one. I'm wondering if maybe the health one's gonna go a bit faster. And then maybe for now with all the books in here like that. We just need to put a price on the charm. Let's do 30. That looks good. We've got 3 shelves. We've got 3 of these. You know, we're just gonna go to sleep and we'll see. But yeah, we made... Yeah, we've sort of made profit. It's just that that research cost sort of essentially lost us a little... Put us in a loss for that day, just briefly. I don't know what we'd do with this then, to be honest. We've interacted with him, but I'm not sure what he does. That's fine. And then what we could do, because I'm thinking it's just doing it in rows, is maybe look at this one next. Just get the wand. Whole arm rack, and just get this together, like if we were to do it. We need 600 for that. 600, yeah, 1020 plus 250. 1020 for 1270 is what we need for the next research. Wait, we'll see how quickly the potions sell. The books are still going fairly quickly. There we go. There we go. Hello. I quite like this at the moment, to be honest. He got a lot of charm potions, Jesus. I mean, with that moustache, I don't blame him. He'll need all the help that he can get. Not that I'm judging anyone, but come on. It's a neon green moustache. Oh. Oh, that confused me so much. It's off. Oh, okay. I've got 5 health potions. Now I feel bad. I killed them for health potions. Maybe they could have used some of them during the fight. No, you could have used some of those potions during a fight. Right. We could get the next bit. Let's do it. Right, we're gonna do this, at which point we get this, and then we need one of these. And then we do this, maybe. Ooh. And then something like this. Actually, isn't too bad. And we set this. How much is that? 61, 69. Let's do 65. We'll need to buy some swords in a moment, but I'm sure we'll get the money in a second. Like this. I think we're doing really well with this. Alright, let's get a bear sword. That only costs 300. I'm surprised. I thought it was more expensive, to be honest. There we go. Right. Can we get... I'm thinking... Alright, let's see if we can get a bit more money, and then see if we can restock again on that site. Hello. Because we need to restock ideally, am I right? $35. Oh, you're getting a sword and a magic staff, let's see. Right, okay, so let's see. We need a bit of everything from this side. So, one of each. That one, 1,500. Okay, I think we can hold off and get that in a moment. So we only need 200 more. There we go. Why is this loud featuring again? Right, so if we... Oh, we'll clean these up. These are the books. Hello, here, have some more books. These are the crystals, so we're gonna put most of them in. Yeah, right, okay. It must be the same type. Well, it is of the same type, I promise you. I don't have any other crystals for now. Right, so we're almost out of health potions, which I'm not too fussed about. But yeah, you can see, like, we've used an entire shelf of health potions, almost two. In the same space we used the charm ones. I think having the double health is a good shout. Because I do think, like, generally speaking, those are gonna be a bit more of a common thing. Did I give him accidentally two? Because I feel like that looked like there were two. I didn't mean to, I only clicked once, but my mouse has issues sometimes. There we go. But yeah, I think if I was to put anything towards feedback, I would just maybe suggest changing seeing if the music can be balanced a little bit, because it's really hard. Like, I started off with like this sort of quieter music here earlier, which was like okay, sitting at about 30-40. And then this up to the point that it's still peaking in the orange bit every so often, I've seen. And this is after I reduced it so it wouldn't peak. Do you know what I mean? Like, I cannot make it any quieter, otherwise you guys don't hear it. I'll need to do a full-on restock at this rate. Yeah, it's... Right, okay. Let's see. We need the daggers. Do we need the rare sword? Ideally, yes. Health potion? Ideally, yes. And then a book. Maybe 2 books? We've got the money for it, so let's go for it. Yeah, the shop's closed, so let's just set out what we need. Sort these people out, and then right. I wouldn't mind getting more magic stuffs, to be honest, as well. Which we've got money for, actually. Whoa, that's full power. There you go. If I could get like a storage shop or something, that would be great. I don't know if there is storage, but I'm also very much aware that this is still like a beta thing that they've got. So I'm not too worried. Right, do you know what? I'm just gonna drop these. I wish... like, I don't know. There we go. Right. I can do this. These, I think, are the swords. Yeah. I don't think we need more. I'm happy with the 2 shelves of it, because they're not actually going down as quickly as I thought they would be. Like this. And can I just check, is 15 still good? I don't think the price changes too much on this, actually. There we go. Everything is pretty much stocked. The only thing that's sort of missing a few is the sword, but I'm not too fast. And then I'm so tempted to just buy this single candle and see what that does. Where is it? It's decorative, yeah. Okay, well, we need to complete all research anyway, so we might as well. And look at that, we've got the money. We've made a profit, a clear-cut profit this time. Right, I'm happy just to open again, because we're sort of restocking as we go. Yeah, I think our little shop's doing good. Right, so we're not really going to worry about this, I think. Although that gives us legendary sword. Multi-candle and picture, so that's another decoration there. Do you know what? I'll unlock it because we've got the money for it, and then that just means that we just can get the legendary sword on this when we feel ready for it. But I think now I want to try and get these ones going. Short dagger, 30 out of 60. I mean, it's gonna take us a moment to get all this anyway. $179, yeah. I think everything is just about the same. Yeah. Yeah, the dagger one is just gonna take a wee while to complete because we need 60 of them sold basically. I suppose if we maybe ran something like a sale. Absolutely not. Go away. 5 health potions. Again, you should have used them to heal, you absolute idiot. Next time, steal a sword so you can put up a bit more of a fight. Nope. That one and this one. Okay. How are we looking with stuff? Right, we can top up the thingies. The daggers. Hello. Okay, that still was here. I'm just throwing these just so they're not like, I don't necessarily need to constantly be going back and forth. Right, let's get more potions. With this we're good, with this we're good. We'll get a sword, I think. And a dagger. That's a lot of daggers gone. There were a bunch in a moment ago. That woman must have taken a bunch. I know there's a queue forming, but I'd rather get this stocked up first. Especially the health potion. And that's the charm one, okay. But you know what, actually I prefer the charm one because the health's got a bit more selection still, so we'll do that and now we can do this. Hello. We'll see if the one on the back has like 10 daggers or something. Because I feel like she grabbed a bunch of them from the shelf. Well, he grabbed 3. So that helps us quite a bit. She grabbed 2, but this one's the one I'm wondering how many she got. Yeah, she got 4 of them. Not too shabby. There we go. I'm quite enjoying this, to be honest. That said, I do like these sort of games. So, yeah, have these books, right? This, I may have thrown that chest into the guy's head, but we're not going to talk about that. Okay. Can I just stop these two in here? Yep. Right, let's get at least one of the health potions going, I think. Yeah, because the shell's gone. Like this. Okay. Hello. These guys are wanting huge amounts of change, and I'm like, what's the highest bill that exists in this world? Because at one point, someone gave me 400 gold, when they needed to pay 200. I'm like, buddy, what we doing? Right, I want to try and get the gun, I think, because now I just need this and a gun rack. I'll sort it out a bit better later. Okay, so this holds a few. I think this, yeah, it's a book essentially, right? There we go. There it goes. 50. Mm, 60. Okay, so we've unlocked that and we still got a bunch of money, and I'm tempted to get that other one. There we go. I'll just get these guys served and then we may look at getting that other research as well. Because we're clearly doing fairly well. I don't know if I'm meant to like set it at a slightly higher price than market price. Oh Jesus. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of guns. Maybe he's buying them for his buddies. Right, emotes, bottle rack, polearm rack. Don't I already have that? Bow and long spear. Okay, so I think we need another one of those. Polearm, yeah. Bow, and long spear. Let's try it. Bow goes next to the gun because they're kind of similar in that you should. And then this here will go next to the magic staff because they're both long pointy sticks. Are you the spear? Yes, you are. Whoa! Do you know what? Let's make it to 10 and see how we go with it. And then the bow. And that goes at 40 again. Like I said, I would love to get a storage or something like that at this point, to be honest, but we are going through it quite fast, but at the same time I know it's a demo, so there's only going to be so much jamming. But I am enjoying it, and I think I'll definitely keep, like I said, it's already on my wish list, so as soon as it comes out, I know, do you know what I mean? I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what we can restock. I don't know if we'll be able to restock everything, just money-wise. It might be a limitation. But we can have a look. What we've got here, I think we've got a few daggers, right? So, how are we looking with that other research here? We're missing 5 daggers, so that's going to be the next thing that we can go for. Right? So I'm thinking, let's do it. There you go. Just having a look. Okay, so the ad's playing, so we can just basically go through and like restock. Okay, so we want books, I think. rare stuff. Do you know what? Let's go for it as well, because we're sort of running low. Health potion. Okay, let's get that one. I feel like health potion are looking good for now. Magic, we did put a set of books. Ideally we grab one of these, and then we need the long sword, the rare sword. Maybe one of these. Okay, and we're low on money, so with that, I do want rare sword. I don't think we need that right now. You know what? How much? Okay, so we can actually do all this now. I'm not gonna take it off anymore. I will just, because I think I took off the crystals only, because they are quite expensive in all fairness. And that gives us a full shelf plus one, which, I mean, again, I'd like to get another set, but at the same time, I'd just rather have something. There we go. We'll put this in. That is the magic staff, because obviously we've got this staff currently fully stocked. I don't think anyone's bought any, no. And then the books. I think that looks good. We've got the bows, we've got the guns. We'll need to get the guns. Did I get the gun just now? 400. Alright, what I'll do is I'll put these into, like, the shopping list, I guess, but that alone is 1100, but okay, so not too bad. I guess we're not like the best stock. Like, I would love to just restock everything, but we don't need to have everything fully stocked all at the same time, all the time. And we've got quite a few like expensive items now. Like, that's 210. This one's 90. We've got this for 405. Like, it will add up. She's looking at this stuff. You know what? Since you took one, I'm just gonna place that there because I've got a moment. Yeah, I think moving this about, so they've got most of the time a little bit more to run, is helping us catch them. No, you don't. And there is a button to like return the book. So sorry, banana looking. No worries, welcome back. We're just doing a magic shop. We've got a magic shop going. I feel like this would be the kind of shop that we encounter in like one of those Tiny Tina Wonderland things with like magic and stuff and whatnot. I mean, this one looks more cute than Borderlands, but that like, do you know what I mean? I think you know what I mean, maybe. I think this is the tune that like jumps up in volume in a moment, so I do apologize. I might be wrong. Hello. There we go. We need 3 more daggers. You're the key to the unlock. Alright, so before we... Shield Arc and Classic Shield. We can do that. I think Classic Shield. And then Shield Arc. Well, that's a lot of money. And you know what? Let's see if we can just... I suppose I could take that stuff off for now. And just get this so we can put the shield up. this will go next to the swords and stuff, because that just makes sense. I feel like we're not going to be able to... Yeah, it's 4 shields. Okay, we'll need another shield rack. Oof, that is a pricey item. That is very pricey, shield. No one's really buying the guns, which is kind of interesting. They're all buying the staffs. Oh, the guns are gone. Okay, never mind. I'm buying it all at once because the crystals are blooming expensive. Let's put the guns in. Because we know that's missing. Okay. Hello. And then continue. Hold on. There we go. You take these. I wouldn't mind getting a set of bows at this point. Daggers we're looking good on because we've got this box and still one in here. I don't mind this being as is. This is good. I would like to buy the crystals at this point, to be honest. So I'll add that. How much do we need? 920. Well, we definitely got it because she's taking a shield. Hold on, sir, because I'm not on the crystals. I need to restock them real quick. Oh, we're doing fairly well. I think I do want to do maybe like a day now without upgrades, just so we can restore our money and stock. Jamming. There we go. Box shots out and about. There we go. Now put this dagger on now? Not yet. Okay. Right. We'll need more we need the bows. Did I not purchase the bows? Or are the bows in here? They are in here. I was like, I'm sure I purchased some bows. Like, that was the whole point of that little shop. That's what preempted it. Like, jeez, do you have enough bows there? Right, let's see if we can get some more items bought. So we need this. I do think... No, we don't need the rare stuff. So that's fine. From the quarry... Ideally we get this as well. And then from alchemy we get 2 of these plus this. And from here we don't need daggers. We just put bow in. Yeah. We could do with a rare sword, a gun, a shield, and a long spear. And that's gonna cost us 3.8. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna get the money in this, but we can try. That gives us... I don't know if we're gonna get a grand out of it, but... It all just depends what these guys picked up, to be fair. Because that's 315. Okay, she's just buying all the guns. 600, okay, yeah, we definitely got the money now. We probably have some spare as well. Hello. Let's do this. Okay. It is 8:30, so we're gonna just get this unserved, and then we're gonna look at doing the restock, I think. And like I say, we might just do a day without getting like upgrades or research or whatever, just so we can... Oh! Right, we're just gonna take it from eye level and go from there, I think. We do have 2 chests of this, but it just will mean that we can fill out our shelf to... Woman, what you've done! Look at what you've done. Some people can't take them outside, honestly. Okay, so we would need another set of books, but I feel like the books like slow down with how fast they get sold at this point, which is quite good. Because the last thing I need is because they have issues with that. There we go. Aha, hello. That's all the swords. That's the guns. And then this is a shield. Do you know what? Because we'll see how it goes tomorrow, but if the shields are going to be a fairly slow seller, we might just keep it as it is just now, like we're not going to add an extra bit. But I think yeah, everything is essentially now restocked. There's like a handful of things, but that you made good money. Okay, we're gonna open. Okay, we'll see how the shields do this time around because they're fully stocked and they're actually here. I'm gonna be here the full day. Won't mind getting another set of books, so let's just quickly grab that just so we can fill everything up. Maybe get the magic staff. Just so it's all here and we don't need to worry about it. Because then we know that I think we've got spares of just about everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do. Only thing we don't have a spare of is the bowl. That is like the least of our problems. Because I think bowls cost like 200. Which is fairly cheap compared to everything else. There we go. Yeah, she alone gave us 200, so just gonna quickly grab this. Yeah, this is the tune that's really, really loud. Thief! Where are you? No, you don't! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! 5 health potions. Did I steal anything else? Sorry. We had a thief. Had to deal with them. We had to dispatch them. Either that or they were taken to hospital. It's one of the two. There we go. Do you know what? Well, I was gonna go on like a little restock thing, but the first thing I tried to restock is so full, so... The bowl is full. The gun is now full. 15. Right, so there we go. I was like, how is it? Package looking good. Charm potions. Health potions. I think we can restock them. Yep. Books. Ooh. Yep. I may have yeeted that chest in that woman's face, but that's besides the point. There we go. There we go. Hello. so we've got a good chunk of money. And as bad as it is, because I said we wouldn't, but I'm tempted to get the next, try and see if we can get the next unlock, because we've got a fair amount. See ya. That woman just paid 500. Like, that's crazy amount to spend in a one spot. Yeah, no one's really buying the shields. I'll say that, and someone did buy shields. There we go. I think for now it's good. Like, the guns are on a low end, so we might just get an extra one. That's good. We'll get a set of books. We're good on this side. We'll get one of these. I think we're good on the dagger side unless you take like loads of them. No, just one thing. Let's get a shield. Yep. I got this for the guns, so let's put more guns in. Just like that. There we go. There we go. We're doing good. We've got over 2 grand, and this is after we splurge on this stuff. So we're doing fairly good. Like, I genuinely feel like in this game the money making is so much easier than it was in Supermarket Sim. That said, we're not keeping like 6 stacks of anything in the thing. Like, we're not keeping boxes and boxes. But generally speaking, in Supermarket Sim, it takes you ages to actually get the money back up after an expansion. Like, the margins are so tiny. Okay. Right, let's get the shields restocked. Let's put one left. Did I buy the daggers? I don't know if I did. I did not. So let's put the swords in. Okay, let's buy the daggers now. Okay. Let's get the daggers. And I'm quite happy just to restock them at this thing, so we've got something. Hello. 40. Okay, there you go. Okay. Like, we've got 4 grand, and this is with us actively restocking things now. The shop's open for about another hour, so we're gonna let that run. We're gonna sell what we can, and then we're gonna restock. And we've got a good chunk of money. I'll look at getting the next upgrade, I think. I wouldn't even mind setting up the legendary sword. I don't know what happened there. Hello. Thank you. Right, okay. Let's restock what we can from here. We've got 10. 3 of these. Okay, so we've won the long spear. I think we're missing one there, but honestly, I'm not that bothered. We'll get 2. Nope. I think we're good on. Do you know what? Right, let's get the charm potion as well. Let's get Rare sword. Dagger we're good with. Shield we're good. Gun we're good with. In fact, oh, we don't. I think. Do we need books? I don't think we need books either because we've got this one. I mean, we marginally need it, and that it would be good to have it, but we don't necessarily need it. But right, okay. I'm gonna do one of those things. Those are the swords, so let's put them in here. This is the charm potions. And we still got 3 grand, so I'll see sort of how much it would cost to get like the legendary sword and the shelf for it. I wonder if it needs to go in the single display. So if we can only stock like one sword, legendary sword sort of thing, because if we do, we may need to... Another thing I wish we could do is like choose where these chests go, even if it's not like storage, if we could just like place them rather than drop. That would be nice. Oh, there's a spear. Alright, so if we wanted to get this, there's a single shelf mythic hammer. We could do that. We could do that. This just gives us mana potions, and that gives us the 2 crystals. So we could just go for the crystals for now. You know what? Let's do that. Rather than getting this, let's do the 2 crystals. And because we've got... These only stock in 8. Okay. That's not ideal, but okay. This one seems to stock in a few more. Because I was going to move the green ones over here, but if the red ones only stock in 8s, I might just say get another set of them just so they're sitting on the shelf. Because we're going to have a repeat of like the bookshelves and stuff and books, and I don't really want that. Alright, so we'll... Jeez Louise. That's a very pricey crystal. 25. Okay. And the next unlock... Like, this is gonna take all our money. But it would be just the mana potions, so we would just get another shell. Probably in here. I know I said I wasn't gonna, like, get any more unlocks just purely day for money, but we got, like, 5 grand at one point. So for the mana potion, because it tells you it's 600, so we need 1 grand plus the 300 for an unlock, so that should be very, very easily doable with the kind of money that we're making on a daily at this point. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, it does technically look like we lost money, but everything's stocked as full as it can go. Like I said, I think this one's missing like maybe 1 or 2 of these. I don't know if it stocks in 12. Hold on, we can probably check it because it stocks however many, quantity 12. So we're missing 2 on this. But I'm generally not worried. I like that we can jump. We're quite famous as well, which is really nice. Because then, because we need to sell that luminite and rare stuff. Rare stuff's almost there, but the crystal needs going. And then this one just needs gold, so we'll focus on these 2. Why can't I get this? Gold. That's okay. That's the gold move position. I was like, wait, what? Hold on. And she stole 3 of my crystals! How dare she? Unless it's better than just health potions, I suppose. Sorry, sir. Total. I need to give you 155, do I? Thank you. What?
I keep pretending I love you, but it all works.
I love you.
I'm slowly getting more louder, just so love you.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great. How you doing?
Have you had a lot of sugar?
No.
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 So this is
Oh no, I gave it to my 20.
well,
Arcane Merchant. I managed to get a beta demo of it. It's oh no. The mouse keeps double clicking and giving these people more money. But yeah, this is his Arcane Merchant, and the game is, I believe, on Steam it said set to come out, I want to say 6th of April. It is very much if you play like supermarket simulator sort of vibe, but rather than a grocery store, you've got like an adventure shop. I don't know how else to describe it. Like one of those games, like was it Divinity Original Sin? That's the one that sort of reminds me of that sort of shop that we would run into and get stuff from. If that makes sense. I think it makes sense. Hello. Which is quite nice. I like those sort of games. And like I say, this is a demo. A lot of it, as you guys can see, is very much just the same thing over and over, but let's be honest, that's essentially what supermarket sim and such are like. And it is a demo as well, so I don't know if maybe that side of it there unlocks eventually, so you can go adventuring as well for some rare wares, or if there, I imagine there's gonna be more to like the research tree, and I imagine you'll be able to decorate your house and whatnot eventually as well. Okay. That one's done. But I want to try and like tidy it up a little bit and stock it up a little bit. I thought there was someone waiting. There isn't anyone waiting anyway, so we've got the time. I think there's now someone waiting, but honestly they can wait a second or two longer. Like they don't seem to get frustrated with us like taking our time. Yeah, I think with the legendary weapons and whatnot, we'll just get this cohort, get this day done, and then we'll have a look and see if we can get those unlocked. How are we doing with the Lunarite? We've got 7. Because I think we'll get the mana potion. So I think that just makes sense. Just get the mana potion. We'll get a new shelf for it, but we'll get the mana potion. And potentially just do 2 mana, and then another shelf of charm potion, and just let those be. There we go. I think this is quite genuinely quite a nice game. I can see myself like like, if there was more content to it right now, I could see myself playing it quite a bit. Right. Do you know what? Do we want to just unlock this? Say, do this. We'll get another shelf. We'll do... That gives us 24. Each of these is 24. So I think for now I'll just get this running in. The red and white crystals looking good. We need books. We need 2 sets of books. Looking good on the staffs. Maybe with the daggers on here. We need a shield. No, 1. And then shotguns. Right. This is the big thing that we need. And then we need the mana potion. It's just, no, that's the charm potion. But we added the charm just about, I think, just after the mana. So what I was thinking of doing is just doing this for now, where we've got 2 shells of charm and then 2 shells of mana. That is guns. That's the mana potion I was looking for. And then do this as well. And then put this at 55. Right, everything else is on the shelf, so I'm not too worried. Although I don't think anyone else is coming in, so... Oh, there's a lot of them. Hello. What? I was just about to say, what I do find funny is that you cannot like send them off if you give them too little change, but if you give them too much, that's perfectly fine. So they're okay with stealing from me, but they're not happy if I steal from them. I'm gonna try and be a bit slower with the money thing because my mind's is playing up to it quite a bit. There we go. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, this one is quite literally full. This is the ball. Okay, let's just grab everything. So this is the shotguns, so we can place them. And I think we've got 3 left. Yep. We still got 4 grand, so I might get another thing in the moment unlocked. Just for the sake of just adding another thing, because it is the to-do list anyway. There we go. There's a book. What do you guys think of this one? What's your thoughts on this one? That's a shield. Because I'm quite enjoying it. It's, like I say, I'm not making a lot of comparisons to like Supermarket Sim, but that's purely because it's like another very much the first sort of game from this type that I've played, really. Right, let's get a chest of health, a chest of mana, like that. Looks super, like super sim but fantasy. That's what I'm thinking. That's sort of the vibes I've been getting from it. And that's why a lot of time I've mentioned that it's sort of, it's like Supermarket Sim, and I've compared it to it because it does generally look very similar to it. Do you know what I mean? That's good if that's your bag. Personally, yes, I like it. I like the little magic-y stuff rather than just selling flour. Alright, let's get Mythic Hammer then. So for the Mythic Hammer, it does need that. Okay, so it gives us quantity of 1. Okay, I see. And this costs $1 grand. So we're just slightly below what we need. So, and do you know what? We're going to take this off. So that will be the trick, to try and get the mythic ones put in. But what we might do in that case is we might just rearrange the shop a little bit, just to make it a bit tidier and make room for the things. Because as much as it is just the one, I might do it so we've got maybe 2 of each. I feel like they're not gonna be that common of purchases anyway, because they seem quite, well, expensive. Do you guys know what I mean? Would you play this, sweetie? Like, if I said, if this was to come out and it ended up being in co-op eventually, if it was, and I said, I want to play this, would you play it with me? I know these aren't the same, but I kind of like them sort of being like that. I might move it so the daggers are in the middle. Do you know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna just move this a bit. Nope. I want these to be in the middle. Foxtrot's contemplating. Either that or he's playing DVD and he's doing a match right now. Like that. And then I was thinking, this is the magic staff, so let's, oh, I can't put it there. Can I not put it because of the bookshelves? Because if it is bookshelves, I'm happy to like move them down a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, it has to be the bookshelves, right? So what we'll do is we'll move this down maybe here. Obviously, we've not bothered with like decorating, but a lot of the time with these sort of games, I tend to like focus on getting the unlocks, and then I get the decorations sort of later on in the game. So I'd rather get the progress before we decorate, right? This one will go in the center with this bean. Because that one's magic, so it's going to be right next to the magic stuff, right? Like, duh. And then this one is a normal one. So we put it in the center like this, maybe. And then, I don't know, could I move this a bit closer? Because... oh. Like this. Put that together. There we go. Like, I know obviously not all shelves are doubled up, but I don't think that really matters. Like, these were doubled up because they were being sold at a ridiculously high speed. Okay, and then we've sort of got this area very, very empty. But I'm quite happy, like, let's do this one in the middle, that's fine. Do we want to just maybe move this? Just not rotate, but like do this. Put it maybe in the middle of this wall, like that. And then guns can be over this wall. And we've got this entire floor to pack about with. We can put... like I said, I wish in a way we could... like, I wish we could rotate these. But it does give us a bit of room to like store these chests all in like the corners. I think this one will just go on this side because it just makes more sense. trying to close it. I don't know if it's a good idea because I feel like I'm gonna be struggling to figure out which one's which. Do you know what I mean? There we go. And that looks quite nice actually. And like I say, kids, we'll need a bit more money for the thingy. What we could do is we could just unlock this, right? And then we know that we need what? 2,900 for this and another 2 grand, so we need 4,900 for the shelves and stuff. So I don't think that will be that hard to do in all fairness, but we can put like maybe 2 of each because I think there's a total of 3 because there's this one, Echoes of Abundance. It unlocks the legendary staff. And again, it's a single shelf, so we could maybe do like 2 of each. Because we need 1 more staff on this and a lot more luminite. That said, if it does come to it and it is just a grind towards that staff, we might just stop at that point as well, the same. I quite like where we're at. We could move the table to this, but I quite like it because it's easy access to the book and yeah, we can view our entire shop from here. We do have like multi-candles and pictures. Do you know what? Let's get maybe 2 of these. And let's see. No! Come back here. Well, and just kill the man again. All that for a sword, buddy. Get better. Do better. I was going to. Before I was rudely interrupted. We can put like a candle here. Let's do it. Let's do a little decoration. I mean, it's not going to be a lot of decoration because I'm not buying that much decoration anymore. That would not sit where I wanted it to sit. We've got a little picture. Let's put it right here. Ooh, that's a different picture to what was on there, but that's very pretty. Hello. Thank you. There you go. But I do think we can easily get the 4.9 that we need for getting the legendary items. I generally just cannot get the crystal. Hold on. See if I was to do. Well, we need more, so hold on. Let's do the quarry first. Let's put that in. And then what I was thinking is maybe doing like a reduction so it's actually very, very cheap. I know it's going to lose us probably more money than because even the if it's 70, if we set it at 65, alright, I wonder if it's going to be flying off the shelves, so to speak. Because surely now it's super, super cheap, right? Well, it's not super cheap, but it's cheaper than anywhere else. There we go. Oh no, we'll see. Like I said, I've changed the price a bit just to hopefully maybe prompt some more sales, but I don't know if it will work. Because I need the sales to get the staff. That said, like I think what we'll do is we'll look at getting that legendary stuff put in that we've got, and then we'll probably call it there with this name. Because I do think we're reaching like the end of the demo itself. Right, we need another 800. So what I'll do is I'll just prep this. Again, we're just going to do one of each for now. And we'll see. Like, ideally I'd like to have 2 of each, but I'm not like that confused. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know we don't have the money for it right now. Right, since we've got a bit of low, let's put okay, we'll put that one. Let's do that one. There you go. But I do think having the double shells is actually quite nice at this point. Yeah, that's fine. It goes in here. We're just attacking people with our chests as they go in into our shop. Okay, hello. Sorry, that is... Okay, hold on, because we've got the money. I'm just tidying this up. Okay, so this is actually not too big of a platform. Like, how much? Jeez Louise! 4, 5, 60? Surely they won't mind an extra 5, right? Oh, this is a funky sword. Jesus, that's a flaming sword. Are we sure we want to keep it in the building that's made completely out of wood, it seems? Like, are we sure this is a safe idea? Who knows, someone might grab Force Hammer or a flaming sword. We've still got like just about half an hour of the shop being open, so... No. There we go. I can see the sword and hammer in the background, so we know no one took it yet. I do think that will be like a every so often purchase rather than a constant purchase every single day. You know what I mean? It just seems a bit too expensive to expect you to have loads of it in on the shop at once. Right, we've reached the end of the day, so it's just these guys, and then we're wrapping up. So what I'll do, I think we'll play through one more day, see if we can get a few more crystals going. But I'm thinking if we can't, ideally I would like to try and get one of these new weapons sold, but I'm also not gonna like keep us here for God knows how long until that happens. Like I said, I'll look at playing this game when a full thing comes out. What is in here? Nothing. Okay. So, right, if we want to go... Can I add it? No, we'll add this. We've got 6 of this, so that's fine. We'll get the big sword and a dagger. No, we don't need the dagger set. I think we're okay with the magic staff. I wouldn't mind potion of mana. Charm and health, maybe one of each. Okay, and now we're reaching the limit. But I think arcane crystals are fairly low, but at the same time I'm happy just to keep it as is. Maybe instead just get a set of books. That gets us, yeah, and then we've got another like 700. And then once we get a bit more money to get the crystals, we can do it then. Or we'll have this fully stocked. Because as sad as it is, I don't think the crystals sell as much as quickly. There we go. And that's just about most of them gone through as well. It's a good restock because we've left with 3. There we go, and then this one, okay. Just a pile of potions. This is the big sword, so that's just gonna go in and be emptied. I think this will be the guns. There we go. And now we're gonna go sleep and see if we'll be able to sell the swords and the hammer. Now that would be awesome if we could, I think. And how are we looking on this? I mean, we need quite a bit more of it, so I don't know if we want to drop the price a bit more. I know we're going to be losing... Actually, we can drop it another 25 before we start losing money. So how about if we do 45? Just so we still make a little bit of money. But it's literally half the market price at this point. If that's not going to be flying off, I don't know what will cause it to fly off. Yeah, because there's no way to like... I don't know. It's a big hammer. Do you want a big hammer? No. Okay. Thank you. Who's trying to steal charm potions? That's just rude. It's unnecessary. Where was I? Ah, yes, giving you the change. Sorry. Okay, I think we need to order the crystals now because the iridium core even. I call them arcane crystals, but they're not arcane crystals. We're playing Arcane merchant selling crystals. There's a difference. But apparently I don't know what the difference is. There we go. There we go. Whoa! She bought the big sword! She bought the big sword, guys! The sword is sold! Whew. The big sword is sold! Let's buy a new one. Hold on. Let's see who else we can convince to buy the big sword. I just got 3 grand. I mean, I spent half of it on the sword again, but... the markup is pretty good. Like, we doubled our money from that. If someone wants to grab the hammer now, that would be awesome, because the hammer is even more expensive, do you know what I mean? Right, we need more of these long spears, so let's grab them real quick. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That can sort through. No one's really buying the crystals, the gold crystals, which is kind of annoying. And then put a tenor in it. I will say, I feel like we really sped through it, but I do think it's just the markup is quite up there, if you know what I mean. Like, it's about half, like 50, like an extra 50%. She bought the hammer. Right. Guys, she bought the hammer. We now got almost 8 grand in our pockets. If anyone else wants to buy it, feel free to. So yeah, I might look at doubling these up and the displays for the legendary stuff and just putting like 2 of each. Oh, he's looking at the sword. Is he gonna grab it? Hold on, we're gonna put another one so that another sucker can buy one. Honestly, they should just go to the wholesalers at this point. The money that I'm charging for this is ridiculous. He's got the sword! 2970. Oh, jeez. That's quite a bit of money. So you hold 2 swords and a hammer. That's not too bad. And our shop is still just about fully stocked. Like, obviously there's a few... Another sword purchase. Hold on. I need to put it in, so... Oh! And the thingy. Right, so that's what, 3 of these? I think that's 3 of them now. Oh, and there's another woman looking at the hammer. She bought it. Right, hold on. So I need to purchase another one so another sucker can buy it. Hold on, hold on. Hello. I mean, listen, if they're willing to buy these so frequently, who am I to judge, right? See ya! Thank you for buying the hammer. Do you want another one? But no one's buying these crystals. Lowering the price has not done anything for it. So I think I'll just put it back up. Oh, do you want? No. Oh, he got free. Okay. I want to know how much we can sell the this for at this point. And we're about halfway there with this. Do you want a hammer? Please buy my hammer. So yeah, I think we're gonna do a double up of these so that it's a bit easier to like keep them stocked. I can see why you've only got space for one, obviously, but alright, so we're gonna do 2 of these, and then you know, we might as well just get this for when we've got the thingy. We'll sort it in a moment because the shop's closed anyway. Hello. Oh, he's coming over. You wouldn't want one of those blue crystals, would you? I suppose not. Okay, see you later. Right. Book goes in here. Pistols go in there. Guns go in here. Oh, we've run out of the spears and the shields. Whoa, I didn't even notice it. Mana potions are low. Yeah, we'll need to restock everything. Good thing we've got the money for it now. And this is with us already purchased the double of this. Alright, so what I am thinking of doing is maybe moving this to like the mid, maybe here. Hold on, I'll get another one of these. I'll be back. There you go. Maybe doing like this. So we've got 2 swords over here. No, maybe put 2 hammers next to each other like so. And then we'll have the 2, I think it's magic staffs. We can bring them like this. And put another one over here. Like that. And then this is the flame sword. And this is the hammer. That looks good. What we might do is I might switch these round so I can see the shields a bit better. Because you can see the guns from the distance. Yeah, but you couldn't see the shields, I feel like. Right, there we go. Okay, so what do we need? We need shields. We don't need guns. We need a long spear. I want a dagger and a set of this. Let's do the magic staff as well. I can't get the legendary right. From potions, I think we get 1 of each, I think. Crystals. We'll get 1 of these, this. You know what, let's just get 1 of each. And then we'll get 1 of the boots. And we'll get 1 set of bows. And I'm going to assume that we're not there yet. No. We need another 28. Okay. So, we'll do this. We'll do 1 more day. Whoa! Right, calm down. Right. Only thing is, like I say, is I don't really have anywhere to pop these chests in so that they don't, like, clog up anything. If that makes sense, but I'll try and spread them out a little bit so there's a bit more. Because there's nothing worse than trying to try and pull out 1 box out of like 20. This one will just completely be gone. But I don't think we really need more than the 4 shields. And that's 16, so that's not going to be enough, but we can always try. Like, we'll need that whole shelf gone, basically. Got the long swords. And that leaves us... Oh, okay. Leaves us 1 in the chest. Now we've got the magic staff. And then we've got the not shield, health potion. That's what it is. Well, it's like shield potion? No, that's not a shield potion. Okay, so that I think is empty. Yeah. That's actually not too bad. I don't mind it being empty and that shelf not being fully filled. Like, it's 18 versus 24. Like, we're missing 6. I think we're gonna notice that the shelf's low way before then. There you go. There we go. We've got some fire crystals or whatever they would be called in this game. There we go. That looks good. If we could get the however many crystals sold, but I don't think we're going to. So we will make this our last day. we've got this space set up for the magic stuff, for the legendary stuff. But it would just be a matter of, for lack of a better word, grinding it out at this point just to get it. Which I'm not... Which I don't mind doing, but I don't think we need to do it for the sake of this playthrough. Because we'll get it eventually, probably when we've got the full version. Here's one of the Miffy. Well, we've got two legendary hammers and 2 legendary swords at this point. That should give us... Absolutely not. At least we're not stealing our swords, but we cannot let this side. Where the hell the chest go? There it is. Health potions. There we go. Apologies, sir. We had a thief. You don't want to buy a blue one? No, they're on sale right now. Trying to get rid of the backup stock, you know. Like, if this was supermarkets, and these would be gone from the shelf 10 times over. She bought a hammer! We can purchase another one. Thing is, with how much these hammers sell for, but, like, because you buy them for 1700, they buy one, I can buy 2. Do you know what I mean? And still have change left over. Oh, she's looking at the sword. She's buying the sword. That's the guy that got the hammer, so that's fine. Hello. Thank you. I don't know why I'm this far away from the cash register, but I was. And she's got the sword, I believe. Hello. Whoa. Look at that sword glow. Look, there's another one on the display. You know, for a legendary sword, the only thing that's rare about it is that the fact that I have to put it one at a time on the shelf. I've got 2 of them. And as soon as one disappears, I've got more. Do you know what I mean? Legendary would imply it's hard to come by. There we go. The sword's missing. I say that as if it was stolen, but I think someone just picked it from the shelf. Right, do you know what? I'm just putting this price back up, I think, because I don't think anyone's actually bothering with it. Like, no one's like recognizing it's on sale. We've got 22 grand. Like, we've got 29 sold. Which isn't that little, but given that we need 50, and it's been a good chunk of the day now. there's all of a sudden some weird shift. Okay. There we go. Oh, okay. That works for me. But yeah, I'll definitely be picking up this. I'm doing the wrong job and wondering why it's not working. I will be picking this game up when it actually releases in full, just to sort of see how it plays and all. So I think that would be really, really fun. That is empty, so we're gonna just yeet that. We're gonna yeet that. And I think that's all the stuff. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, we're at 24 grand, which is not bad at all. There we go. There we go. And that should tidy up all the chests, really. Like, thank you. This is 40. Sleep for next day. Thank you. I will once I serve everyone. That woman's still there. But, do you know what? It's not too bad. We saw the good chunk of those funky weapons. We need another 15, so we sold about 13 of them. So I suppose if we kept on playing, we probably could get it done in about 2 days or so. I'm just thinking if we want to keep on going, to be honest, and try and get it. But I think we might just call it there, to be honest. We have played it for about just under 2.5 hours. And look at this! 23 grand. But yeah, I feel like just for the sake of grinding it out, I don't know if there's a point. I don't know if there's anything that would happen if we complete the research, or if it's just going to essentially just stop there, because it is a demo. I imagine there's going to be more to it than just where it cuts off. Like, I feel like there's going to be like more options for lack of a better word. So I think for now I might just call it there with this game. But I really did enjoy it. I'm actually looking forward to the full release of it. For anyone interested, it is called Arcane Merchant, and that has a release date of the 10th of April. So really just a little bit over 2 months. The 10th is a Friday, yeah. So it's going to come out on the 10th of April. It's really fun. If you like the likes of Supermarket Sim and such, I feel like you'll enjoy this. It's very much the same vibe, obviously. It's just magical, I suppose. Or one of those sort of things. It is really pretty. I wonder sort of how they're gonna expand this, because if this is the demo, I'm curious what's going to actually happen with it moving forwards. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out and watching. I do think I'm just going to call it there. I was wondering if maybe we're switching games, but I'm just trying to think. I think we'll call it there. Because it is 9, and then I can just sort of chill for a little bit, I think. And whatnot. I might still play some games, but it would just be like a off-streamer thing, I think. Just have a little look. Oh dear. Yeah, so we are gonna call it there, I think. But thank you all for hanging out. I do hope you enjoyed this. I know it was a slightly more of a surprise stream. I wasn't planning on this, but I thought, let's give this a go. Let's see how it plays. And I really enjoyed it.